Hi, and welcome to One Humanity Live. I'm Saad Al-Hamidi, the social and video exec at Cosmopolitan Middle East, and today we're joined by Thania Peck.
Just the Zoom of us. Just the Zoom of us.
Could share a message with all of your fans and followers around the world during this time, what would it be?
I would love to share with everyone to dream big, because you never know, if you put that energy out there, how the world is just going to conspire to make that happen for you. So dream big, because you might just get that dream.
Cool. So what would you say your biggest dream is today?
Well, I have so many right now, but they're attainable because we're working on them. So if you ask me next month, I might have other different ones. We're trying to get all the transparency in fashion. So in 5 years, I want to put myself out of a job. I don't want to have to do panels about the same thing in 5 years.
Yeah.
I want to see greater transparency in fashion. I don't want to see child slavery in fashion supply chains. If somebody's talking about that they have a sustainable product, I want from the farm to my closet for it to be ethically sourced, trade, all of it, and I don't even want to have to think about it. So that's my dream right now, is to get our fashion industry to the next level, and even the beauty industry. So I'll probably be lobbying with some beauty lobbyists here in the next year to get the beauty industry to kind of shift their model as well, because I feel like so much plastic, so much waste, and obviously we love beauty products, but there's gotta be a better way,
Yeah, I agree with you. Who is inspiring you at the moment, and why?
Well, people like you that are letting me speak on the panel, to educate people, you know what I mean? Sorry, I appreciate you. And my friends, my family, my family never instilled in my head that there was a cap to the crazy ideas that I had. I was like, hey, I'm going to do this. They're like, okay, sounds weird, but we don't understand it. But
Supporting you, totally supporting you.
They're like, good for you. If you need us, we'll be here. We don't understand it. My dad thinks what I do is party all the time. He thinks that's what my job is.
So how has quarantine affected your inspiration sort of behind your content creating?
So I kind of just like had to shift my entire obviously I still post about sustainability, and when companies want to collaborate, I'm obviously game for it, but I had to shift where to be sensitive to everybody and to also inspire. And I mean, everyone's using a lot of plastic right now. Whatever you're doing in your house, you're like just trying to survive. I wanted to be mindful of that, and wanted to be mindful of kind of what my message is, and to inspire people, also to have fun. I've been making TikTok videos. I haven't learned any of these dances. Have you learned these dances? It goes way too fast. I have to look on YouTube and see how to do it.
I'm so glad you brought up TikTok. I am so glad.
I'm a savage. I had that song in my head.
Cosmo ME, we've been so obsessed with TikTok recently. Like, the whole team has just suddenly become so invested. I tried to do a dance the other day, and I considered that my cardio of the day, genuinely speaking.
You have to do it so many times to get it.
Yeah, and then they look so great when they're dancing, and I feel like if I videoed myself, there's no way. How do you think the fashion world will be changed or affected after coronavirus? Because obviously so many fashion weeks that were going on were canceled, and all of this was sort of happening simultaneously.
Where I see fashion is more digital scape. I see that brands that are not so basically what I see and what I've seen in the past 7 years in fashion is the brands that weren't coming to the trends, like the brands that didn't come up with a digital strategy, the Neiman Marcuses, the J. Crews, they didn't come up with a digital strategy. They never got into the model, and so now it's like so far gone that they're filing bankruptcy. So the brands that will see kind of reinvent their model and reinvent the wheel and get on the TikToks, get on the whatever the trending things are that people are interested in. Shifting their mindset and getting more into sustainability. That's a huge thing that's going to come up, and consumers love it. Yeah. Consumers love to know that the shirt was made out of something recycled, and that it was, the person that was making it was, compensated correctly and all this stuff. People are like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know about that. I love that. That's a great story. So to be mindful of the trends.
You mentioned sustainability, and I know you're very dedicated towards it. How have you been staying sustainable when right now we're encouraged to use plastic gloves and masks every day?
I'll use sanitizer on my plastic gloves and reuse them a bunch of times.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, I wash out all of my plastics before I recycle them. I compost in my house. I got a hydroponic, so I'm growing tomatoes, strawberries.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Basil. Yeah, it's amazing. Because as I told you, I was getting tired of getting dressed, and it's a mission just to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
So I was like, what can I do? I can grow my stuff in my kitchen. And so that's what I started doing, and it's been really awesome. Also, eating a plant-based diet keeps you more sustainable.
Yeah. And it's a really great hobby to pick up. I mean, like, who would have thought,
I'm a farmer now.
I'm a farmer now. Yeah, who would have thought? So we do know, we did a little Insta stalk on Cosmo ME of your page, and we saw that you visited Dubai last October. How was that trip? It looked lit.
It was insane.
Yeah.
We had the best time ever. So W Hotels, Marriott, Bomboy, they're one of my clients. So a few times a year, they'll have this kind of party someplace we went to. They had one in Seattle. They had one in Arizona, in Amsterdam, in where else? In Bali and Barcelona. And then the final one was in Dubai. And we had an insane time out there. I mean, we went outside, we're like sweating, we're dancing, having the best time.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys really know how to party. It's so much fun.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd really be surprised. But I mean, Dubai is so lively, and it's just filled with so many international sweet people.
Yeah.
It really is such an interesting city.
My mom came out, my brother came out as well, and we went on the jeeps in the desert.
Yeah, safari.
Yeah, the safari, and so the belly dancers and food, and then we also went to the markets and shopped, and my mom's like bargaining with these guys like at the bazaar. She's so funny. She loves shopping so much. So we really felt like we want to come back and explore more and spend some more time there, because we were only there for 5 days.
Yeah.
Not enough.
I mean, inshallah soon.
Inshallah.
Yeah. What little things do you do throughout a regular day to stay positive during this time?
I crank up the music and dance in my house, and then just meditating, doing some yoga. I have some apps that I've been just kind of like doing home workouts, and it's been good. I'm like, I'd be like sweating. I'm like, who needs a gym? All you need is motivation, But yeah, it's been an interesting time. I've gotten to know myself a lot, like in the time, and had more patience with myself, because now we see our bodies changing, because we're not able to go do the things that we did before. And, I see my body changing, and I'm like, you know what? I appreciate it. It's this body that I have.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
And as soon as I get to do my hot yogas and my whatever I was doing before, maybe I'm not even going to do that anymore. I don't know. But yeah, just embracing like self-love. And sometimes I'll just take like a day and just, a couple of days, just do face masks, paint my nails.
We love a good face mask.
In my nails today, but yeah, like just little things like that where you just step back and you're like, I have the time. I'm gonna make myself feel some type of way.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, Thania.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you guys.